let's get right into it. Today we're going to be talking about Tyme Bank. So it's majority owned by a company called African Rainbow Capital. Some of you might associate that company with Petrus Motsepe and be like, Petrus Motsepe's bank, yeah? Anyway, so Tyme Bank has been a lifesaver, if I should put it that way. It has been a lifesaver for so many South Africans, especially South Africans abroad. I know that locally it has been a lifesaver for you guys too, because of the fact that you pay, number one, no fees on banking. Literally, you don't pay any fees on banking. So as long as you have the Tyme Bank account open, whether you're transacting or not, they're not going to be charging you a monthly fee. That is magic. Because there are banks out there where you are sitting at home and you're unemployed and you need to have a bank account, and there they are every single month charging you. But you didn't even transact, you didn't do anything by just virtue of having the account open. So now having a bank that does not charge any fees is just, So what does this mean for you who's abroad and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm having issues with my bank. Oh my gosh, I need to go into a branch. Oh my goodness, the app is not working to activate it. I need to be at a branch. Am I gonna fly all the way into South Africa in order to fix this problem? No, of course not. So if you're abroad and you're having issues with your bank, I am saying to you, the only option you have if you want a South African bank account is Tyme Bank. And you won't regret it because, number one, you won't be paying any monthly fees on your bank account. That is just excellent. And number two, you're going to get the best interest rate there is when it comes to all the banks, when it comes to your savings account. I don't know how many numbers I can give you, but there's quite a lot of benefits, right? And the main benefit is the fact that you do not pay monthly fees and you can do everything online. So a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but a few people have messaged me and asked me, you know what, I really want to invest, I really want to get my finances in order, but bank account is an issue. My bank account, I don't have access to my banking. Ooh, I'm using an account that's in my mother's name. Oh, I need to sort out my things when I get to SA. And I'm like, worry not, worry no longer, because there's Tyme Bank. So I've told people, open yourself a Tyme Bank account so that you can have full access to your money and be able to transact, invest, all those things that you would be doing with any other bank. But this time you don't need to go to a branch and you don't have to pay monthly fees. And when you're saving, you literally get the best percentage there is. Before, Tyme Bank used to have 10%, up to 10% of interest that you could earn on your savings account. But because of rate changes that have been happening due to COVID, it's gone down to 7%, but it is still the best out there actually. So imagine if you're abroad and you want to save your money in your Tyme Bank account. Number one, you won't be able to withdraw it because you don't have the bank card, right? You can only withdraw it in South Africa. So you have your money there. If you want to transfer that money into other bank accounts or into other investment accounts in order for you to invest, you do it all online. There is one issue that you might experience with your VPN. So sometimes you'll get an error on your screen, but just change your VPN location. Some locations don't work. Some locations will generate an error. Change your VPN location and boom, you have access to it. And on the site when it says that it only takes about 5 minutes to open a bank account with them, it literally takes 5 minutes. Literally, you can time yourself, it takes 5 minutes or even less. Obviously, if your internet is slow, then it might take longer, but it's so quick. You put in your ID number, they ask you a series of questions which you should know the answers to. And then once that's done, you'll get an OTP. So you need to put in a number. I'm not sure if you can put in an international number. I'm not sure. But you need to put in a number where you'll be able to get the OTP. So you put that in. After that, you get an SMS and an email to confirm that your account has been opened. They'll send you your account number for your main account and for your Goal Save account. A Goal Save account is simply just a sub-savings account that you have apart from your main transactional account. And in your Goal Save account, you earn interest. So if you keep your money in the main account, you won't be earning any interest on that account. But there will also be no charges. It will just, if it was 50 Rand, it will stay as 50 Rand. Even after months and months and months, it will just remain as 50 Rand. But if you take that 50 Rand and you put it inside a Goal Save account, it will earn interest. And you can see how much interest you can earn over a period of time, right? What's also nice is that if you ever needed that money that's now here in the Goal Save account, they're not going to charge you. They're not going to all other things that these banks do when you are saving your money and you now want to access that money. There'll be no penalty for that. The only thing is that you might miss out on the highest interest rate that you can get on that money if you do not give them at least 10 days notice. I think it's 10 days. I'm not sure if it has changed, but if it hasn't, it's 10 days notice. But even if you don't give that notice, no penalties whatsoever. It's just that you're now going to miss out on the highest interest you would have gotten on your money. There are also limits as to how much money you can have in your Goal Save and your transactional account. Their website is in the description box. Read through the frequently asked questions and answers, right? And if you need any support, I personally can attest to this. I was able to receive full support when I had any questions after DMing them on my social media accounts. So they have official accounts on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter, and you can also send an email, and trust me, somebody will get back to you within like 24 hours or 48 hours latest. But every time I needed help, the responses were here. They were quick, you know, and I was like, this is amazing. So that means that I can close all the other bank accounts that I had in South Africa, because now I'm abroad. They make no sense, because number one, I never need to go to a branch. In that bank fee that you're paying, it's because of the fact that there are branches and ATMs that they need to maintain for you as the customer. So now if you're not in South Africa, why must you be paying for those facilities that you never use? That's the nice thing about Tyme Bank. They save money by not having branches and by not having ATMs. They partnered with Pick n Pay and Boxer Superstore to have a kiosk inside the store there. So when you get back to South Africa, you can go to Pick n Pay and get your actual Visa card, your Tyme Bank Visa card, and transact inside Pick n Pay. You can also withdraw at other ATMs as well, but I think that might have a fee, but they still have the lowest fees. And the full breakdown of their fees is on their site, and trust me, I've never seen fees that low. Alright guys, so I hope you're going to go check out Tyme Bank. This is just me giving free information. I'm not getting paid to say this, but it's to help you be in charge of your money and to allow you to have your money so that you can invest. Because some of you are saying to me, I would like to invest, I would like to do so many things, but I don't have access to my money because my bank account is what, and I only... Tyme Bank, just open a Tyme Bank account. You can do every single thing in your Tyme Bank account that you were doing with your other bank that you now have no access to because they didn't have the full digital capabilities that you needed. Whoever knew that just having your ID number would allow you to open a bank account online without needing to go to a branch? Nothing, zero. And if you are in South Africa and you are interested in opening a Tyme Bank account and you don't want to do it on your phone, which is the easiest way to do it, you can just go to Pick n Pay or Boxer Superstore where there's a kiosk and you open the account. Simple as that. And who wouldn't want to be with a bank that is majority black owned, right? I mean, even the things that I was reading on their website about the way that they are literally giving back to South Africans, giving back to communities, employing young South Africans to work at their kiosks and at their banks and all of that. They partnered with Harambee. I think some of you might know Harambee. Youth Accelerator. They help young people to find jobs. They partnered with Harambee, guys. They literally work to give back to our communities. So I think that's a bank to be with. A bank that has people that look like me and helps people that look like me and beyond, right? I would rather be with that bank. Oh, another thing to note is that with Tyme Bank, when you use their bank card and Pick and Pay, you get double smart shopper points. I like my smart shopper points when I used to get them when I was still in SA. And also when you use your Tyme Bank account elsewhere, you still get smart shopper points. Hey? So guys, tell your whole family, tell them to get a Tyme Bank account. Like I'm mind boggled as to why we must pay bank fees. I don't get it. Just for me to have the account open, even if I'm not using it that much, why must I pay? So Tyme Bank is almost like pay as you use in a way. Like if you're using it for an extra service that is charged, that's the only time you pay. Not like every single month you're taking 50 something rand from me, 100 and something rand. Some people's bank charges are like 200 and something. I'm like, how? You could be buying an ETF every month with those bank charges. Huh? No guys, let's get serious with our money. Yeah, some people might say, oh, but they don't have ATMs. Oh, but they don't have branches. It's such an inconvenience. No, it's not, because you can do everything online on your phone. Literally, you can do everything online. And who does not have a Pick and Pay close by? Okay, Boxer Superstore, maybe some people might not have one close by, but who doesn't have a Pick and Pay close by, right? And also, by not having those ATMs and not having those branches, that's how they save you money. That's how you are able to have an account where you don't pay monthly fees. If it was 20 rand, it will remain 20 rand until you take it out or spend it. Not now you're sitting on a minus balance with your bank. What's that? No. If you're also worried about, your online shopping, you're like, but, you can still shop online. And all the resources you need on their website. It's so simple to even maneuver. If you have a business, you're fully supported as well. You can open the business account as well. Like, it's just banking simplified and made cheaper, like more affordable. Actually making sense, because that's what makes sense to me. Banking should be cheap. You're holding my money. Why must I still pay you so much money for holding my money? I can hold it myself. Okay, there's a security element, but we thank you, Tyme Bank, for giving us free banking. Essentially, it's free banking. Thank you for holding our money for free and allowing us to earn such a high percentage on our Goal Save accounts. And you can have multiple Goal Save accounts. I think the maximum you can have is 5 or 4 Goal Save accounts, and you can name them. I already have 2 and I've named them already. One of my Goal Save accounts is sitting on 7% interest. The other one, I recently opened it, so that one is still on 4%. Over time, it will go up, and you can also get the full table of how the interest rate works, the interest that you can earn on your money. How nice. So South Africans abroad, South Africans in South Africa, this is for you. A digital bank, the first digital bank, the first majority Black owned and controlled and whatnot bank, the first. Let's support that bank. I'm with that bank. And I have not had any complaints ever since I opened an account with them at the beginning of this year. I was looking for different savings options for like emergency savings. For my emergency savings, I was looking for savings options, and I thought to myself, I want a bank that, okay, I literally will not be paying so much every single month. I already have my own bank, but yeah, the rate was not impressing me. Like the bank that I'm with, I was like, So I wanted something new. And I was listening to the Money Show the other day, because I told you guys I listen to financial news in the morning in the kitchen, when I'm cooking and whatever. And then I turned on the podcast, and Bruce Whitfield was talking about this Tyme Bank. And I was like, wait a minute, let me hit up Google and find out what is Tyme Bank. And when I saw that, 0 fees, and I saw that majority Black owned, and I saw that I can open it now, online now, in China. I am in China. opened it online, quickly, boom, less than 5 minutes, I had a bank account. I don't, if you're not opening one now, I don't know what you're waiting for. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends and family so that they too can benefit from having this financial knowledge and learning about new products and services. Remember, in the description box, I always add links to help you. Okay? See you in the next one. Cancer.